How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another one. This is a Theta how-to video. There's a lot of questions out there about the Theta wallet and Trezor. Unfortunately, there's an update to the code where individuals who have a Trezor, they're not able to transfer their money out of their Theta wallet. So this is how to transfer your money out with the Trezor until Theta comes up with a fix. And if you're interested in this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot. All right, getting right into it. So this happened a couple days ago, but I just recently got the how-to guide and I definitely wanted to share it with everyone. So this was tweeted by the Theta network. They said, after review, the issue is that Trezor changed the transaction signing format in a way that is not compatible with Theta. While fixable, this will take an update to the Theta blockchain codebase, i.e. all nodes will need to update to a new version of Theta. An update like this will take additional testing, and so will at least a couple of weeks. If you need immediate access, you can import the Trezor phrase into a Ledger hardware wallet or use a tool such as they provide a link, and we will check out this link later. This is what the how-to guide is all about, to derive the private key from your Trezor phrase. Then use that private key directly in the Theta web wallet. If you are not familiar with the process for the second method, you can email us at support@thetatoken.org for instructions. And that is exactly what I did. I do have a Trezor actually, but I like the Theta, web wallet by itself. So I actually never connected the two. So I am not in this boat, but I do have a Trezor, and that is kind of what piqued my interest as well, because what if I was an individual with the Trezor? I'd kind of be stuck. So I had to do a little bit of digging to find, there's a lot of how-to guides on recoveries for Trezor, and I'll have to give a shout out for Crypto Guide, because they are the first ones that I found that showed the entire recovery phrase. And guys, this is actually a good how-to guide on security as well as to why you should not, display your entire seed phrase unless it's for a how-to guide. Caveat. So, once again, shout out to these guys for allowing me to make this content. And here is the seed phrase, which I did copy down in a notepad. And from here, after doing the research, I will go straight into the email that I received from Theta, and I'll just walk you step by step through that email. So essentially they said, after review, and it's just like the tweet, so I won't read all of it, but it's fixable, but it takes some time. And then they give you, the first option is to import your Trezor phrase into a Ledger hardware wallet, which, a lot of us, even though the Ledger hardware wallets aren't super expensive, but at the same time, I know a lot of us don't want to go out of our way to purchase a secondary hardware wallet if we already have a Trezor, which is, already top of the line. And, there is some opportunity cost there, which you can argue. Maybe you're missing out on some money. I know as of yesterday and today, Theta pumped quite a bit. If you weren't able to transfer your money, maybe you missed out on some opportunity cost there, but that's a whole different subject. The second option is to use a tool such as, this link that they provided, and I will get there in a second, and you can derive the private key from your Trezor phrase. Then you input that private key directly into the Theta web wallet, and we will do that in a second, like I said. They break it down a little bit more, some extra security in case you are wondering why I didn't use my Trezor, because I know there's people out there all over the place who just want to grab your information. That's why I was a little reluctant to make a video with my Trezor phrase, even though I could wipe it clean and start from scratch. I just decided to go on YouTube, find one that was already out there, and then make this video. Some additional security, you can log off of the Wi-Fi, you can do it offline, and then you can hop back on Wi-Fi. And I'll read this for you. This is a process for option 2. It's a bit more technical, but only takes a few steps if the instructions are followed correctly. You can complete all the steps involving seed phrase and private key offline for increased security. To do this, use the crypto tool here. And the crypto tool, if you go to the link, it is right here. So it's the mnemonic code converter. And just checking this out, you can enter an existing BIP39 mnemonic or generate a random one. Essentially, it's going to take your seed phrase that you received or that you have, and then it is going to spit out the public address. It's going to spit out your private keys. It's going to spit out all of the information regarding those seed phrases. So this is why you never want to show this to anyone, because there's tools out there. I didn't know this existed before this video, but you can derive a private key. And once you have a private key, then you have full access to anyone's account. So once again, we did that, and then we'll follow these steps step by step. So in the field BIP39 mnemonic, enter your Trezor seed phrase, which we'll do. So right here, and once again, this is the seed phrase. I put it on Notepad. So let me just Control-C, copy all this, and then in the mnemonic, I'm going to put it there. It's calculating, and it calculates all of the information. We'll go back here for the coin field, select Ethereum. All right, and the coin field, right now it's currently Bitcoin. So it's giving me data, but it is not correct data for what I want. So I'm going to select Ethereum. And now all of this data is correct for what I want. And then go down to where it says derivation path and select BIP 32. BIP 32 derivation path, and then it actually auto-populated what Theta wanted me to input and copy and paste in there. And then if it all worked correctly, then you can scroll down to the derived address section. You should see your Trezor wallet address where you stored your Theta tokens, and it will have a corresponding private key. If you don't see your Trezor address, try replacing the derivation path in step 4 with a different set of numbers. But like I said, this is already auto-populated. Trezor has used both of these derivation paths at different times. And then take the private key and then use that in the Theta web wallet to unlock your Theta address and your tokens, and then send it to another address, Theta address if you want. So you can create another Theta web wallet and then just send everything over there. That is their recommendation. So essentially, now that we put our seed phrase in there and we selected Ethereum, now we can go down and see our address, our public key, and our private key. And then what Theta wants us to do is to go over here, essentially copy this, go to the Theta web wallet, not key store, it's not mnemonic, it is the private key. You're going to enter your private key right here, and then you can enter a temporary password. So this is not a Theta wallet private address, and I want to show you exactly how I found that out, because I found this actually very interesting. So if I took the not public key, I take the public address, and then I go to etherscan.io, I can paste all this information in there, and there's an address that pops up. We'll search that one, and you can actually see the transaction from this video that happened, April 3rd, 2020. It's currently 2021, October 2nd, 2021. So a year later, that kind of jives with, it being 404 days ago. But you can actually see all the transactions that happen from, once again, these guys at Crypto Guide, the YouTube channel. Once again, thank you. Kind of line by line, and not only that, you can see the public address, you have the public key, and then you also have the private key. So if someone was nefarious and they wanted to take all of your coins, they have the private key. All they need to do is enter a temporary password, and then boom, they can get into your account. It's just that easy, guys, and that is why security is so important. So in summary, this is essentially the step-by-step guide from Theta of how to pull your Theta tokens out of your Theta web wallet if you're having issues with your Trezor. And of course, you can always go offline like they recommend, and you can email them anytime the email, it was actually really quick. They got back to me within a day. So if you guys have any questions, you can let me know in the comment section below as far as how to work this mnemonic code converter. And once again, this is a quick video on how to get the private key for your Trezor in order to interact with your Theta web wallet and pull out your tokens if you need to. Once again, guys, if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.